It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we've got a beer called Smoky George. It's 5% ABV. And it looks like, I've not searched online, but it looks like it's been brewed by Highland Circle in Germany, or Zutenen, Wasser, Schotschwich, Whiskey. No, it hasn't been brewed by whiskey and roasted malts, has it? So it's got here the word whiskey and orange malts. So roasted malt. It's going to be a smoky one. That lovely peaty smokiness you get in a beer. Looking forward to it. Gold cap. I'd like to thank our channel sponsors Beers of Europe for sending us the beer. Wow, it's still smoking, look at that. Beers of Europe, the largest online beer store in the UK. Loads of different things going on. You can get great American beer, German beer, as we have here. British beer. Wow, look at the head developing on that. French beer, I've had beer from Australia. So if you're looking for something a little bit different, something to try, something to enjoy, and you want to try it, or you want to try something a little bit different, try beersofeurope.co.uk. I think I used the word try about 5 times in that sentence, or in that script, should I say. I make the script up completely in my head. I don't kind of write anything down, it just comes from here. So yeah, just check out Beers of Europe. They've got a fantastic range of beer, loads of beer from all around the world. If you want to try some different beer, get on it. So, beer in the glass in a lovely golden colour, nice levels of carbonation rising up the side of the glass. It was probably a 5-finger head, it's probably not far off that now. 4 to 5 fingers, slightly off white head, golden coloured ale, quite clear. Let's get the aroma. Oh, blimey! That is really smoky. A lot of smoke, a lot of kind of... It smells like peat. It smells like smoking peat. Bacon, a little bit of nail varnish. Unbelievable aroma, really nice. Wow. Let's dive into this one. Cheers. Blimey. Yeah, that wins it. That wins it by a country mile for the smokiest beer I've ever tried in my life. The Schürtl Rausch beers, they're quite smoky, but there's a lot of balance to them. There's a lot of malt coming through, a lot of sweetness, nice bit of breadiness, and then you've got that lovely smokiness that comes halfway through on the beer and then towards the back end. This, it's a mixture of like burnt bacon, it's a mixture of burnt peat. It's like you walk into a burning or a burnt building and it's still smouldering. It's like almost intoxicating. Yeah, really full on and very sweet. Really, really sweet to begin with. Yes, it's okay. I mean, you can probably tell on my face that it's a little bit too smoky. It's probably far too smoky. It's far too sweet, but it's drinkable. It's a beer you can put in the fridge, cool down. You're not going to enjoy 2 of them. It's a 1 beer experience. At this stage of the review, I like to keep my mind as open as possible. I'm trying to pick up positives, so I'm talking about how refreshing the beer is, how you could chill it, and it's kind of skirting around the edges really though, isn't it, of what I really think of this beer. There's roasted smoked beers, and then there's crazy. I suppose there's crazy in everything. You have your 100 IBU beers, your IPAs. You have your 15-20% Ice box, your 15% Imperial Stouts, whiskey cask aged. You know, they're great. They're very nice. But like the 100 IBU beer, it's a beer you buy once just to experience it and try it. This would be your 100, if they rated a smoked beer from 0 to 100, this would be your 100 rating smoked beer. Not in a positive sense, but in a, my goodness, it's a smoked beer, crazily over smoked beer sense. I think it might be bottle conditioned. Let's have a look. Yeah, lots of sediment floating around in that glass. There you go, there's a bit there. Here it is floating around. Yeah, I think I've drunk enough of this beer, to be honest. I don't want to drink any more of it. I've got really good beer in the fridge that I can go and crack open and drink. It's Friday night. I think I'm just going to go ahead and do that. For me, again, if somebody says to you in a bar, out with your mates, oh, what's the smokiest beer you've ever had, then I can say I've had Smoky, George. It's really smoky, it nearly smoked my tongue off. As well as I've had that 100 IBU beer that nearly ripped my tongue out the back of my head. Yeah, it's a beer you experience once, and it's a beer that I personally wouldn't return to. It's just overbalanced in one sense. It's just over smoked. You're not really you're picking up a bit of sweetness at the beginning of the beer, but then there's nothing really else to mention other than sweetness and smoked. I'm going to struggle with this one. I'm going to give it a 3 out of 10. I'm really sorry if you really like your smoked beers and you really like this beer in particular. It's just not my cup of tea. Thanks for watching. Thanks to Beers of Europe for sending. Put your comments in the comments box. Please subscribe to our daily beer reviews, and cheers.